environmental regulation must not only be independent, it must be seen to be independent. And that is why I am again calling, Mr. Speaker, for us to move toward the creation of an independent environmental protection agency established by statute. This argument is not anti-development. It is not anti-investment. It is pro-transparency, pro-science, pro-accountability, Mr. Speaker, and pro-Jamaica. Because investors deserve certainty, communities deserve fairness, and the country deserves confidence that environmental decisions are being made objectively and transparently. Mr. Speaker, NEPA cannot continue to appear trapped between environmental protection and developmental pressure. NEPA, which manages the NRCA, continues to sit in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development, even after environment and climate change has been given its own ministry. Yet planning, Mr. Speaker, and environment protection. What is what? Hello, I consulted with the clerk. You saw the clerk standing a while ago. I consulted with the clerk. The case that was mentioned is still in the court. The appeal was filed just last week. No, I'm saying
Mr. Speaker.
Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on.
Mr.
Turn your mic on. Turn yours off.
Mr. Speaker, from the initiation of the matter of Bengal in court, this Parliament has been commenting on it consistently. I have mentioned it in speeches here. Others have. The matter has been recently decided by the court. If there is an appeal, let them call. Yes, it does not mean. But Mr. Speaker, it is unfair. It is unfair to interrupt the member in this way. I think the member deserves an additional 5 minutes because yes.
Mr. Speaker, if you will permit me, the remit by which the member spoke on the case it doesn't fall under sub judice. And the sub judice rule was never meant to restrict judges of the Court of Appeal nor the Privy Council. And so I will respectfully say the interpretation by the member is wholly inaccurate and is interrupting the member while he's speaking.
Member, you want to say something, member from Manchester?
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as not a lawyer but a legislator with 6 terms experience in this House, I don't believe you should seek legal advice from the clerk. It should be from the Parliamentary Council, who is properly authorized to give you advice on this matter.
Can I? Good on.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Fire in our parliament again. You know we need an election. We have a dirty government in the parliament. Dirty. And they have to be constantly on the defensive. The government of Jamaica is constantly on the defensive. The opposition is attacking non-stop. And you know why the government have to be defending? There are too many skeletons in their closet. From the head of the stream, the head of the stream dirty body now. Because this pause in the parliament, I don't stop the audio, you know.
Members,
Oh? Oh? I never stop
after
it.
consulting with the legal personnel from Parliament, I am ruling that the presenter is out of order at section 35, subsection 2. I'm going to ask you to retract and continue the presentation. I am ruling him out of order, so he must. The matter is before the court.
Says who?
That is my ruling, presenter.
You must also outline that evidence has been provided to you that there has been an appeal in the matter.
Where's the evidence of the appeal?
Evidence has been provided that the matter is in court at this time.
Wait there.
Yes.
Where's the evidence?
I am.
Yes, sir. This happens when the government
Mr. Speaker,
have
there
these
is
clothes.
nothing that the member said earlier that would in any way prejudice the matter that is in court.
The legal
We have been
personnel, the
speaking-
legal
we-
personnel from Parliament, the legal person.
Mr.
Are you going to continue with the presentation or not?
Yes, he wants to continue. Let them
And I'm
continue.
saying I'm ruling him out of order.
No, you can't put him out of order.
That is my decision. My decision is that I'm ruling the presenter out of order on the matter.
You cannot rule it. Mr. Speaker, can you allow the member to continue with his presentation? We're asking you to allow the member to continue with his presentation. Afterwards, we need a written legal opinion on this matter. We need a legal.
I
need to intervene. I need to intervene.
You You have
because
sense?
it is clear
This year you have sense?
that the opposition is abusing processes here. The member from South Manchester said that the clerk should not advise you. When it states in 5 that the clerk should advise the speaker. The standing order also says that the standing order also says that your ruling is final. But we have the leader of opposition business questioning your ruling.
Because the
We cannot
ruling no good, the
continue
man
to
have no
allow
sense.
the undermining of the standing orders in the House, Mr. Speaker.
My God. The court has ruled on a case. The court has ruled on a case. And the case was mentioned. Them no want you to talk about it.
Mr. Speaker, I am not sure what it is that you're asking the member to retract in his presentation, because the member said he will not delve into the matter. He will not delve into the matter. No. And all he did was to compare the matter to why he's concerned with Naira. That's all he did, and he moved on. So, so, Mr. Speaker, the advice that you got did not go far enough to tell you what he should retract. If there is anything to be retracted, I humbly, no, members, Mr. Speaker, I would humbly ask you to just allow the member to continue his presentation. If it is that you are not satisfied that he should, then I think you should ask for Hansard. I think you should ask, no, Mr. Speaker, if you are to be balanced and fair, Mr. Speaker, I think that the legal advice that you got should ask for Hansard to show that the member never delved into the matter at all.
Trouble in the house. When you have a speaker who don't even understand how long a member should speak for. Wanna share up the live for me? Share it up. We're going to talk to the mayor from down at Savlamar this evening. And we're going to talk to Ralston Iman this evening. We should have a good connection with Ralston Iman this evening. We worked on it this morning. So we should not have a problem entertaining Ralston Iman this evening. I don't mute the mic from Parliament. We still have Parliament audio up. So when they come in, we will hear them. But when you have Speaker of the House, one have a conflict of interest, and the next one, no hear from B.
Member, once again, I'm ruling that you continue your presentation, but remember and be reminded that making reference to a case in the court, I am going to rule you out of order again.
Come in, Omar. Come in, you're not simple. We know the chairman for Region 2, not simple.
I don't remember which Prime Minister said, "Can't nobody take my stride." Mr. Speaker, planning and environmental protection must work together. but environmental regulation must not appear to be bogged down by economic considerations. And so I propose, Mr. Speaker, the modernization of the NRC Act, the establishment of an independent environmental protection agency, a modern environmental permitting framework, mandatory publication of technical recommendations and decisions, mandatory publication of reasons for approvals and refusals, codified rights, appeal rights, statutory timeline for...
Ease up, my chairman. He's the chairman of Region 2, Member of Parliament for Central St. Mary, and Shadow Minister on Environment, Omar Noel. And when I say he's my chairman, I am one of his vice chairman. But the government is constantly on their back foot because they have so many issues. And that's one of them, where the Prime Minister overturned the ruling of the technocrats, the technical people, the people who are employed to make those decisions. And they don't want it to be spoken about in the Parliament. And I'm just sorry that the opposition never asked for the evidence of the appeal. Because if the Speaker couldn't provide it, he needs to shut up. We have a number of clips we want to show you, but we run up right into that piece and we had to take it. So hear me now, my people. Yesterday, the opposition walked out of the Parliament. I don't remember if I hear in a news report that. The opposition walked out of the Parliament yesterday. Why? Let's go take some look at why the opposition walked out of the Parliament yesterday. Let's take this first clip from Philip Palwell.
I have a query because I gather that yesterday the Parliament issued a statement on behalf of the Parliament about a matter that was supposed to have been tabled in the Parliament in March 30. But I find it strange that the report, the comments from the Parliament was not signed, and it indicated that the Parliament had issued a statement. Now, I would think if the Parliament is issuing a statement, certainly the leader of government business and myself would be aware of what the statement is and after consultation, whether endorsed or not. I find it strange that a statement was issued yesterday without any level of consultation at all. And also, I find it strange that the statement purported to overturn a decision that the Speaker made on this matter in November of 2023. I'm sure the House Leader would be aware and would want to indicate really what happened yesterday, why was such a statement issued, why we were not informed, and why is there now a retraction of the position which I thought was quite clear in November 2023.
So, you believe what you just hear? The Parliament put out an unsigned statement. You hear what Philip Palwell say? The statement was not signed. Now listen to Lyad Floyd Green. But this is embarrassing, you know. Listen what Floyd Green say. Listen, Floyd Green.
To do some checks in relation to the statement. Clearly the statement would have emanated from somebody with due authority under the Houses of Parliament.
Hold on there.
To
Pause
make
this.
such a statement.
Because what Floyd Green is saying here, you know, is that him don't know about the statement either. So, the leader of government business and the leader of opposition business were not aware of that statement that was put out by the Parliament. I could pull it up back and listen to Floyd Green. Him don't know about it either.
I would have to do some checks in relation to the statement. Clearly, the statement would have emanated from somebody with due authority under the Houses of Parliament to make such a statement. So I would have to, again, I think we know I will have to do some checks in relation to the statement.
Him don't know about it.
The statement that was indicated.
What a cock-up.
Outside of the statement, I don't see any retraction of the position of the Speaker. That has not arisen on this matter at all. And I think that's as far as I will go on this matter. I don't see a retraction. I see consistency in relation to how matters are treated in this regard. I see a member also has an intervention.
He is so ashamed him don't even know what to say. Him not even sure what him want to say, the way he's ashamed. Because, you see, it's a dictatorship, you know. It's a dictatorship. Because if the Parliament putting out a statement, two people ought to be aware. Is the leader of government business and the leader of opposition business. But again, the leader of government business, opposition business in the House, said that the statement was not signed. So him a guess who put it out. This is the issue that led to the walkout. And listen to Mark Golding. When he said that somebody wanted to come in, it was Mark Golding. Listen to Mark Golding now.
The background to this is that there was considerable controversy toing and froing for a long time on delays in the tabling of reports coming to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission. That culminated in the Speaker, I think on November 11th, 2023, issuing her position on that matter. And I'm going to read from that.
Hold on. You remember when Marissa Dalrymple Philibert was trying to hide the reports from the IC, and Juliet Keeman was doing the same thing, and there were this back and forth and tussle over how soon the Integrity Commission report should be tabled. And let me take back this from the opposition leader. When he spoke about the date, this is the date that the Speaker of the House made a decision that all report from the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General will be tabled as soon as possible.
To this is that there was considerable controversy toing and froing for a long time on delays in the tabling of reports coming to Parliament from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission. That culminated in the Speaker, I think on November 11th, 2023, issuing her position on that matter. And I'm going to read from that. And I quote, reports of the Director of Investigation submitted under Section 54, subsection 4, and that's of the Integrity Commission Act, will be tabled as soon as possible after receipt by the Parliament, having regard to the serious nature of the matters that are contained therein. It will be requiring the immediate and direct attention of the House. After it is tabled, it will then be submitted to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee for their consideration and report. And I add in parentheses, at that point it would be a public document that the media, the whole of Jamaica, and all parliamentarians would have had the benefit of being able to see. I continue. Kindly note, all reports from the Integrity Commission will be reviewed by the officers before they're tabled, and it will be tabled in the soonest possible time. No effort will be made to delay such reports. End of quote. That was the Speaker's ruling. This report concerning the Firearms Licensing Authority, a public body that has most serious statutory functions, came to this House on March 30, 2026. The cover letter from the Integrity Commission said that the report contains serious matters concerning governance, maladministration, corruption, etc. We are now in mid-May, and that report has not been tabled today. Reports that came to Parliament on Thursday last week, 4 of them, about relatively junior public servants who didn't comply with their statutory declaration filing deadlines. Those have been tabled today. But a more serious report has not been. Parliament allegedly says because the FLA brought proceedings in court, that is relevant to this decision. But in the Ian Hales matter, the court definitively said that the tabling of reports or any other document in Parliament is a matter which is immune from any kind of jurisdiction of the courts. And there's no court order, and there could not properly be any court order affecting the tabling of this report. So this is a more serious matter. We are sure that that report contains very serious matters that the public, the opposition, the media has a right to see and wants to see. And yet we see it being suppressed by the delay in tabling it. And that is untenable. The whole purpose and objective of the Integrity Commission Act is thwarted and undermined if the work of the Integrity Commission, its investigative work culminating in its reports, are sent to Parliament and are not tabled on a timely basis. This is affecting the democracy of the country, the governance of the country, and the public have a right to see it. And we demand that it be tabled today.
So, the opposition leader said all of that. Now, listeners, viewers, and subscribers, all 900 of you, take a little time to share up the channel because I'm going to play Floyd Green next. And I'm going to ask you to listen to Floyd Green attentively. Because after he said what he said in this clip, you're going to hear him backtrack in the next clip. You're going to listen how devious these people are. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. We're going to Floyd Green now. And Floyd Green is going to say something. And then in the next clip that I'm going to play Mark Golding next. And then Floyd Green going to come back. So now listen to him now carefully. Listen to him carefully.
Characterizations are most unfortunate for somebody who holds his office. There is absolutely no suppression, there is absolutely no undermining, and there's absolutely no infringement on our democracy. And I will indicate why quite clearly. As the opposition leader indicated, the Speaker has said that the report, any report, will be tabled at the earliest possible time after a review is done. It is clear, as was done in the Ian Hales' matter, which treated with a member of the opposition, where the matter was brought before the court, that report was not tabled by this Parliament until that matter was resolved. Why was that the case? That is the case because the standing orders make it extremely clear that where there are matters under 16G5 that are likely to prejudice a case, 6G5, that are likely to prejudice a case which is under trial, and under 35(2), any matter on which a judicial decision is pending, then we are not to treat with that matter, or we prejudice the matter. It would make no sense that this Parliament would do something as learned King's Counsel said. It would make no sense that this Parliament would do something that would then take away the power from another arm of government, right? So, the leader of the opposition is quite aware that this is how we proceeded with Member Hales. This is nothing new. This is no suppression. If it was good at that time for him and no issue was raised by the opposition in 2017 when this government, I'll say it again, and the member from Eastern, the member from Eastern Westmoreland waxed eloquently earlier about hypocrisy. In 2017, no issue was raised by the opposition when the matter involving Member Hales, when that report was not tabled by this Parliament. The right decision was made then. That decision is being made now. And I ask that we proceed to public business. And another thing, there is no, we have spoke on this matter, but you have been kind, Speaker, but there is no debate on this matter. This is not an opportunity. This is not how, if a debate is to be had, the leader of the opposition would have to move an appropriate motion, right? We have the leader of government, the leader of opposition business has intervened. The leader of the opposition has intervened. The government has responded. This is not a space for a debate.
So, you basically hear me try to tell the speaker to shut down the debate. Don't allow this to go into a debate. Now, the next clip I'm going to play contains the leader of opposition and then Floyd Green going to come back. I told you earlier that you should listen carefully to what Floyd Green said so. Listen now to the leader of opposition, and in the same clip, Floyd Green going to come back. And then the walkout going to take place. Listen.
The leader of government business in the House is misleading the House on this matter, and it must be corrected. The question of Ian Hale's case is very relevant. The final ruling, the only substantive ruling in that case, was a reasoned and written judgment. And the court ruled that the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate would have been acting intra vires, in other words, within their powers, by tabling the report submitted by the OCG, as it then was. Their actions would be categorized as Parliament conducting their internal affairs, and as such, their actions would be immune to the jurisdiction of the court. I find that the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate were improperly joined to the application for leave as interested parties. It is abundantly clear that a public body like the FLA should not be able to throw a cloak of secrecy over a public... My point of order.
You rose on a point of order, but you're making a presentation.
Yeah, I'm completing my point of order.
Member.
I'm completing my point of order.
No member that cannot be allowed.
I'm completing my point of order.
No member that cannot be allowed. You're making a presentation. You would have raised your point of order to the point. No, you're making a presentation. So we're not going to allow that.
I'm responding to the point of order. I'm responding to the point of order. I am responding to the point of order. What the leader of the opposition has said is that the court has indicated that it is in the purview of the Parliament. That is what the court has indicated. The court has not said that you must table. The court has said that the Parliament has the right to decide. And I'm saying the Parliament decided that where the matter is before the court, as per the standing orders, if you were to prejudice that matter, then we will leave it alone. It's as simple as that.
We are not going to entertain a debate. It's not a matter of debate. I don't wish to do that because it is going to open the floodgate for others to ask questions. No, I am not convinced, member. Member, I am not convinced. At this time, I am not convinced. I am not convinced. I am not convinced, member.
So that's how the walkout of the parliament took place.
Bills brought by the Senate.
That is how it took place yesterday.
Petition.
So the government have too many things to hide. What are they hiding in this FLA matter? What is the government hiding? You see, when the government feel to do what they ought to do, they use the majority and bullies him to beat down people. The Minister of Local Government said that all shelterees would move out of schools by the 8th of May. Obviously, some things never happen, and they are blaming the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. We have on the line His Worship the Mayor, Dan Reed Delancey of Savlamar. Your Worship, good evening.
Hi, good afternoon.
How is it down in Westmoreland, sir?
Well, the road to recovery for most of our people down in Westmoreland is a very slow and painful one.
Wow.
We are at the brink, basically at the brink of the new hurricane season.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have people who are basically living nowhere. Still have a blue tarpaulin as the roof. Still have no walls, no furnishing, nothing.
And those people who were living in the shelters, the minister said it was your fault. It was the municipal corporation fault. Why the people them no move out of the building them, and why the platforms for the container houses were not built. How do you play?
Well, I would, in responding to that, I would like to basically give a brief backdrop to
Yes.
the whole scenario, because it goes deeper than the minister than what the minister is portrayed.
Yes, and that's why you're here this evening to clear the air.
Okay. Yes. So the minister and the ministry from late January, sometime in January, formulated a memorandum of understanding in Kingston and sent it down for us to just sign and go through with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to have been a memorandum of understanding signed by the ministry, the Food for the Poor, and the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. We, after looking at the MOU, decided that we saw where it was a lot of gaps and could have left us in a very bad position. One, in terms of funding, and two, in terms of land tenure, three, in terms of approvals, in terms of subdivision, three, health concerns, four, infrastructural concerns.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So yes, man. So we wrote to the ministry expressing our concerns and asked that the MOU be amended. After a lot of back and forth, some amendments were done, especially to clause number 9, which said that we were basically responsible for financing the project.
That's the municipal corporation was responsible.
Municipal corporation, right?
For financing the project.
That's what it was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was saying on paper. But when we spoke to the minister, he was saying that no, they have had a cabinet agreement and Ministry of Finance will be providing the money. So we said no, this is on paper. We wanted to change to reflect that.
Yes.
So change was made. So after the change was made, despite the fact that we still weren't completely satisfied with everything in the MOU. But bearing in mind the plight of the people in these shelters, we went along and we signed.
Yes.
After we signed, we were then told that that Food for the Poor had pulled out of the MOU.
Oh, talk to me.
And I've been made to understand, yes, I've been made to understand that some of the same, the reason of pulling out surround some of the same concerns that we have. Bear in mind, one, that Food for the Poor is an international organization, and they do not do any form of construction on lands for any beneficiary unless such beneficiary has proof of ownership, can display proof of ownership or written proof of permission to utilize the land. And I've been made to understand that that was not the sticking point.
Mm-hmm.
That's the understanding that's come to me. I have no proof to say yes, it's so, but I've received information.
That's your
That is
information.
one of the main reasons
Yes.
why they pulled out of the MOU. Right? There are also health concerns because where the site is located is very close to Roan River. And Roan River has a history of typhoid outbreak. So we wanted good and proper sewage treatment and disposal facilities to be included in the plan as well. So eventually we heard that a lot would have been contained therein. So one of the first info that we got said 75 lots to be 75 houses to be built. Then it came down to 50, and now we're at 20.
What?
And we're told that the estimate is 82 million. But our technical department it was estimating the whole thing at approximately 160 million. We also expressed concerns over that.
Mm.
Anyway, eventually the minister got angry. He had sent down 40 million for works to commence. For work to be paid, works to be paid for.
Yes.
Bearing in mind that works, the ministry or the minister engage a contractor to start work on the site before bringing us into the picture.
Oh.
We weren't responsible for engaging any contractor.
So you were just a conduit.
And a very maybe a very leaky one at that. The way how they were doing it.
Talk to me.
Right? So after they had contracted someone verbally, I get to understand, to start work, then they came to us. There was no environmental assessment, no nothing. It was breach after breach after breach. So we were reluctant to sign. He got angry and sent back for the 40 million. So we sent it back to him.
Yes.
So we thought that was the end of the story. Until again now, we were told that Food for the Poor has now backed out. So at a meeting in Kingston, the minister informed me that they're going to be doing a new thing now. They're going to be using container houses, and it's going to be 20 units.
So hold on. It wasn't container. Hold on, your worship. Hold on, your worship. It wasn't container houses at the start.
No, it was units to be built on location through Food for the Poor.
Oh, Food for the Poor houses first. Oh,
right.
So that when it was that time it was what, 60 or 80?
It was 70 first, then 50.
Oh.
So after Food for the Poor exited, it came out to 20.
Hey.
Right?
Hey.
20 container houses. So I said to the minister in Kingston, it would be a better idea to give these 20 houses to the beneficiaries, prepare the pad, the location for them individually, and give them, because everybody was living somewhere before.
Yes.
Right? And I'm saying that I told them that by doing this, the ministry will save money because they will have to put in any sewage system.
Yes.
They won't have to put in the road, they will put in the water, when they put in the electricity. The minister said, no. He's putting the containers over there. I tried again to point out to him the advantage of giving the people the containers at their place. I say, if a man currently doesn't have any land for himself, it would be better for us to lease help him lease a piece of land and put it.
Yeah.
But the government decided that they wanted to create this
Container park.
little container park or something along that line.
Who owns this
So
piece
they
of
did-
land? Who owns this piece of land that they want to put the containers on?
SCJ,
Oh, sugar people them.
sugar, right?
So it's government lands.
So they went. The minister went ahead now and drafted a contract to be signed between us and a contractor. We looked at the contract and again we had concerns. We wrote to the ministry and we outlined the concerns. We had telephone conversations with technocrats in the ministry, and they said they understand our concerns and all that.
Yes.
And but the person with the most concerns happened to be the persons in our technical department,
Yes.
our engineers,
Yes.
right? And apart from land ownership, which was just the sticking point, there are other technical aspects about the whole thing that what was baffling us. So eventually, after letters and verbal conversations over the telephone and all that, and meeting, we decided to sign in good faith, in the best interest of the shelterees.
Yes.
Because we don't want to stand in the way of people getting a roof over the head.
Yes.
Bearing in mind that the next hurricane season is bearing down upon us.
Days away.
So we did that. And then immediately after that, the contractor sent in a bill. So it was signed the 21st of April. The contractor sent a bill on the 22nd of April.
One day after? Are you exaggerating, Your Worship?
Sorry?
Are you exaggerating? One day after you sign the contract?
No.
You get a bill?
I'm not exaggerating. Right. And then our technical department was said they cannot sign off on this because one, technically so much work has been done in one day. So this cannot stand up to audit scrutiny. And two, we have to go there and check the work to ensure that it has been satisfactorily done.
Hold on, Your Worship. Hold on, Your Worship.
This contractor, yes.
If you're just joining us, listeners and viewers, we're talking with His Worship the Mayor Delancey of Savlamar, chairman of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. And just for context, I want to remind you that Westmoreland was one of the hardest hit parish in Hurricane Melissa. Continue, Your Worship.
Right. So we have to prudently go through these projects. And the technical department would have needed time now to go and check the work to ensure that the work has been satisfactorily done before signing off on these works.
And to make a payment.
And then to make a payment. And once the technical department does not sign off on the works, no payment can be made. And under the Local Governance Act, no one cannot force the technical department, not even the minister himself, the mayor, the CEO, the minister, no one cannot force the technical department to sign off on works until they are satisfied about the work. So that is where we are the sticking point. And I must point out that the contractor doing the works is a reputable contractor, of course.
Yes.
He has a good track record in the parish. But nonetheless, the technical department will have to go out and ensure that what is on paper is actually what is out there in the field, in reality.
So what happened after that?
That took some time, and the contractor was eventually paid. But the minister was communicated to and was told the process and what was happening. But I guess the minister became jittery and vexed, cross, angry, miserable after MP Vaz pointed out some shortcomings with the two teachers' cottages that were prepared or being prepared to be a temporary housing solution for the shelteries at the Petersfield High School. Bearing in mind that the houses, these 20 container houses is a longer term thing.
Mm.
And the deadline of May 8th was fast approaching. And the minister did not want to miss another deadline.
At what stage was it decided that the teachers' cottage would have been the place that the people would go to?
First, I point out that the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation was none whatsoever involved in the refurbishing of the teachers' cottages. Neither the principal cottage or the teachers' cottage. We were not involved in refurbishing works there.
Were you
I am
aware
not
that
aware of who the contractor is.
were you aware
I
that that
only
was the
heard-
place that they were going?
Yes.
At what stage you were made aware?
We're aware. We're made aware. I would say at least 2 weeks before
Okay.
before deadline. But we were not asked to be a part of that process. The ministry took that on and got their contractor, our contractors. But the minister is painting a picture as if we were involved in that, and we were not involved in that aspect of it any at all. The only contractor with whom we have been involved is the one preparing the site to include the bases to accommodate the 20 container units in Shrewsbury, Westmoreland. But the refurbishing of the 2 cottages on the compound of the Petersfield High School,
You had no role.
we were not in any shape or form involved in refurbishing works on those 2 buildings.
Listeners and viewers, we're talking to His Worship, the Mayor, Mr. Delancey, the Mayor of Savlamar and Chairman of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Your Worship, let's look at the hurricane recovery. I am aware, it's my understanding that within the parish council, there is a Office of Disaster Preparedness. There's a agent in the parish, in the municipal corporation.
Yeah. Well, we have our disaster preparedness management committee, and we have a disaster preparedness coordinator, who I must say have been performing well, given the limited resources she has at her disposal. Sometimes no resource whatsoever, and the fact also that that unit is basically a one-man or a one-woman unit, so to speak.
So hold on, Your Worship. In a recovery like this, hurricane recovery, isn't it that the municipal corporation, in collaboration with that agent, should be playing a major role in assisting the citizens of Westmoreland?
Well, what we have had to be doing, we have had to be withdrawing persons or employees from other departments who, whenever we can, to assist with the running of that office. But we have a committee. There's a committee in place. We have the emergency operation center that is run by a committee, and this committee is basically a subcommittee of the disaster preparedness management committee, which is a full committee of council. And it comprises other stakeholders, such as the JDF, the JCF, Jamaica Fire Brigade, SDC, etc.
So what kind of assistance you've been getting from central government? Is central government working through the parish council to deal with the disaster relief of the people in your parish?
In terms of relief, I haven't seen much of that. I can tell you that I know of each division being allocated $250,000 for hurricane relief, to purchase hurricane relief material and stuff, hurricane relief supplies, immediately after the after the passage of Hurricane Melissa.
250,000?
And that per division that works out. If you stretch the money, you can get about 50. You could get about 50 care packages.
Hold on. Your worship. How many divisions are in your parish?
14.
You have 14 divisions. But your parish is one of the hardest hit parish.
It was the hardest hit.
And you're saying it was the hardest hit parish of the hurricane. And
that's where the hurricane made landfall. New Hope in Westmoreland, White House area.
The elected representatives, the local representative within the parish, only get 250,000 each.
Right.
That's less than 2,000 US in your worship.
250,000 Jamaican. And then for hurricane cleanup.
Yeah.
From our special grant funding at the council, we were able to provide 500,000 per division for emergency works in each division.
So both for cleanup and relief, a councillor not get $1 million yet?
No.
What you not talk? Come on, your worship. Come on, man. That cannot be so.
And then we then encouraged the councillors, but from before the hurricane, from it was threatening until after, we encourage the councillors to use money from their Hurricane Revenue Fund allocation.
Yeah.
For preparation work and also for cleanup in aftermath as well again. So the cleanup after was an ongoing process.
Have you met with the Prime Minister since the hurricane, your worship?
No.
What?
The Prime Minister came. Remember, the Prime Minister came through and went to every other parish. Basically, that was affected, you know, except Westmoreland at the time. And I saw in the media when they said when people were expressing outrage at him not coming to Westmoreland, I saw in the media they said that there was nowhere to land.
So hold on, your worship. You are the Prime Minister's representative in the parish. Based on protocol, the mayor represents the Prime Minister, the custos represents the Governor General, and you are saying a Category 5 hurricane hit Westmoreland, and you have not met with the Prime Minister yet?
No. No, not at all.
Are you the person leading the recovery in the parish?
From a Minister of Corporation standpoint. Because the Minister of Corporation, you know, is a legal entity.
That's why I'm asking you if you are the person leading the recovery.
Right.
Are you, sir? Are you leading the recovery in the parish?
Yes. As the chairman of the Minister of Corporation.
Have you been given the necessary? Have you been given the necessary resources to do your work?
Definitely not. Definitely not. And I don't think it will be forthcoming. Let's not fool ourselves, you know. Let's not fool ourselves.
What do you mean
by
that?
It's all about the politics, you know.
It's what?
It's all about the politics.
It's
all about the politics. So I'm not fooling myself.
What do you mean it's all about politics? What politics can be playing when people are suffering labor rights and PNP and no pay at all? What politics are you talking about, your worship? No, tell the people. Right now, there's over 1,200 people on this platform listening to you from Jamaica and abroad. Talk to the people. Tell them what you're saying.
Mr. Bell, if the parish Westmoreland is the hardest hit parish, right, by the hurricane.
Yes.
And it has been treated in such a way. Bearing in mind that the parish is represented by 3 MPs from the People's National Party, which is in opposition. And also, in the last local government election, the parish, the PNP won 11 of the 14 seats, right? And it has a municipal corporation led by the People's National Party, all right? And all of this is going on. Where the resources is not what is that is required is not coming through. Then it is one to only see that and to conclude that it is politics being practiced or being played.
Are you accusing the Prime Minister of victimizing the people of Westmoreland, sir?
I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm saying it's politics being played.
Your worship, how many houses have been delivered to the people of Westmoreland from central government by your information?
By my information, I know that 5, 6 bases have been prepared.
No, man, I ask you about houses, your worship.
Hold on. I know that 6 bases are now ready to take container houses at the Shrewsbury site.
No, man,
And
your worship.
as far as I know,
Hold
as
on.
far as I know, let me answer, man. As far as I know, none has been delivered. Whatever houses that have been delivered to persons in Westmoreland, to the best of my knowledge, have been done through private efforts.
So, you worship the mayor of Savlamar, chairman of the municipal corporation, Councillor Denry Delancey. Did I get it right?
Danry
Delancey. You are saying to the people of Portland Spice and to the world that to date, as chairman of the municipal corporation, you are not aware of the government delivering any house to any citizen of Westmoreland?
I am not aware.
You are also saying to the people listening to this program at this time that you have not gotten sufficient funding to assist the people of Westmoreland?
Most definitely, I'm saying that.
How much money you get from central government so far? Through the courts?
For what?
To assist the people.
For what?
To assist the people after Hurricane Melissa.
I told you 250,000, Mr. Bell. Are you interrogating me, sir?
Hold on,
Because
man.
I told you already.
No, but
I
you
told
see,
you 250,000.
I don't want nobody say.
20,000 per division. That's the same question again.
Hold on, no, but I don't want nobody say I carry
No,
on.
man, but me tell you already enough access again, man.
No, me don't want nobody say me carry on my comrade friend and we are set up the government, you know. So we want to get it clear. So it's 250,000.
Me not come up with no lies, sir. Me not come up with.
Hold on.
Because we have to be open and transparent.
Hold on. It's
But you keep having the same
250,000.
thing over and over. It sounds like interrogation.
Hold on, man. Then me have to interrogate my friend. 250,000 times 14. That's $3.5 million for the parish hardest hit. How many citizens are there?
I told that money was for hurricane relief packages, and then I went further and told you that from our emergency funding, each
no, but that
was
emergency
allocated
funding.
500,000.
That emergency
clean up.
funding. Hold on. That emergency funding is from the municipal corporation itself, is it? Or was that
Yeah,
from
man, no, man, that is what we get over. Every month you get a PRF allocation, Perk Revenue Fund.
So that's
and part
not
of that is FGR, the special grant request.
So that's
And
not
that
from
is
central
emergency funding.
government. That didn't come from central government.
It came from central government previously about the accounts. So every month you get your PRF allocation, and then PRF is broken down to other into several sub-headings.
Yeah.
One of which is SGRs, special grant request, which is emergency funding. So you keep that until you have an emergency. So, for example, now if I have bad weather and a particular Perkal road is cut in two,
Yes.
and people are marooned, then if you have funds in the SGR, we can use that now to remedy quick and fast repairs and alleviate the suffering and stress on the people who have been cut off.
There's a
So we
special.
had some funding in that, and we use that now, 500,000 per division.
So that's another 7 million.
Right.
So from hurricane till now, the councillors all together got about 10.5 million. for the entire parish.
Totally right.
There's a special
And so,
fund. There's a
so what,
special
so
fund
what,
that hold on, your worship. There's a special fund that the minister has to release. I don't remember what name. What's the name of that fund?
Equalization fund?
Yes. Have you gotten any of that?
No, well, the money that is now being used to prepare the Shrewsbury site is coming from the equalization fund.
But none come directly to the council for you to disperse in whatever way you see fit.
Not a cent, not a single solitary cent. No.
How do you feel as the mayor of Westmoreland not getting the kind of resources that you would expect after a major, the hardest disaster to ever hit Jamaica in our lifetime, not getting the kind of resource? How do you feel today?
I feel that as if the people of Westmoreland are being victimized. I feel that the people of Westmoreland are being punished based on their political leanings. I feel that the people of Westmoreland have not been given the level of respect that they deserve.
The hurricane season, your worship, is a few days away. What will happen if, God forbid, another hurricane come down your side of the island? How you think the people would fare based on their living situation now?
It's gonna be rough. Because for one, currently, I'd say at least 70% of our shelters are in no shape or form to accommodate shelterees.
God.
So most of our shelters, based on a report from our disaster preparedness coordinator, most of our shelters cannot be utilized at this time, right? And we still have a large number of persons without a roof over their head. A number of people, even up to Monday, a lady in the parish capital was asking me for tarpaulin because every time it rains, water comes in through the tarpaulin. The tarpaulin has become worn. So I'm here hoping and praying that this year we don't have another hurricane.
You're praying
because
for that?
Westmoreland, I don't know what will happen to Westmoreland. We're just gonna take it.
How many?
But Mr. Bell,
Yes.
I want to really and truly, pause here
Mm.
and say thanks to the private citizens, private entities, overseas partners, overseas friends who saw it fit to come in and lend a hand to the people of Westmoreland when we're at our lowest and at our weakest. And it being for individuals and for donor organizations coming in and lend a hand, the disaster, the effects of disaster would have been far worse on us here in Westmoreland. So I really have to say thanks.
Yes.
At the same time, say to your listeners out there, if there's anyone out there who's minded to offer some assistance to the people of Westmoreland who are still in need, please do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. They can either make contact with the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation,
Yes.
or they can come down themselves and seek out persons who are in need of such assistance.
Your worship.
Right? Whichever method they choose to utilize.
Yes.
Any act of kindness, any gesture of kindness at this time will be highly appreciated.
But how do you feel to find out that the government is sitting on $1.44 billion donated by Jamaicans, local and abroad, and people who had pity for the Jamaican people, and they have not spent that money? How you feel about that?
I was just about to mention that, that when I read the report, stated that only 1.8%.
Yes, 1.8% have been spent.
Of the money has been spent, of donations have been spent so far. I had to had to read about 3 times centuries that I was really seeing what was really seen was actually 1.8%. And it left me with a low feeling. That has now strengthened my view and opinion that this government is uncaring, this government is selfish, and this government only puts themselves first. I remember them campaigning and saying that this will be the people's term or something like that.
Yeah.
Jamaica. It will be Jamaica's term. If that is the case, I'm wondering who or what is Jamaica or what are Jamaicans? Because this money was indeed donated to help benefit the people of Jamaica. And it is sitting there. I don't know in whose account or doing what. But trust me, this is really, really a great injustice. This is really a great injustice on the part of those who have the powers and those who have the control over these donations, right? And I'm sure that the donors must be very unhappy about it, and they must be regretting the day when they sent these donations directly to the government, and maybe not to some local organizations, because I know for a fact that people who have donated and sent the donations to organizations on the ground, and these donations have reached the people that it was intended to reach.
Your worship,
It is really sad.
I remember you told me at a 6 o'clock meeting, so I'm not going to keep you much longer.
Yes.
But approximately what percentage of the population of Westmoreland is still living under tarpaulin today?
Okay. In Eastern Westmoreland, over 500,000, over 5,000 houses were affected. Most of that 5,000 houses were completely destroyed. And currently, I'd say maybe about 25% of these persons have received some assistance from the government so far.
25%.
So I'd say 25% have received assistance based on to my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So 75% of those who were affected still might be under tarpaulin. 75% of those who lost their houses completely.
Wow.
Luckily, some of these persons found the means and ways to maybe you might have a 3 or 4 apartment house.
Yes.
And they found a way to fix back one the roof and 1 or 2 of these rooms. But I know persons who are still living in a tent.
Wow.
Persons who are still under tarpaulin.
Your worship.
So it is still a very rough situation. And I tell you something also, some parts of the parish is also suffering from rain in terms of flooding, because this year, since the hurricane, we have been having constant rain, so to speak. And in places like during the months of March and April, it have been traditionally dry. Not this time around. So as we get some rain in parts of the parish, like Savlamar, which sits at or below sea level.
Mm-hmm.
And the soil is so saturated. As it rains for 10 minutes, you have flooding on the streets. But luckily, most times it runs off back quickly. I was anticipating that we would have received funding for a special drain cleaning program by now. It's so as to prepare for the hurricane season. Nothing to date. Nothing at all. Mm-hmm.
Your worship, you have a position in the parish of leadership. As you go this evening, speak to the people of Westmoreland and to the people of the world who are listening us this evening. What do you have to say to them finally?
Sorry, I didn't get that. They broke up a while ago.
I am saying that you are in a position of leadership.
Yes.
You are basically the head of the parish.
Right.
Speak to the people of Westmoreland and to the people of the world as we close out this interview on the way forward and as we head into the next hurricane season.
To the people of Westmoreland, I want to say to them that despite the hardships and the difficulties, don't panic. Don't give up hope. We are a resilient people. We are a proud people. We are a strong people. And despite what we are facing right now, let us try our best to prepare in any way that we can for the upcoming hurricane season. Let us continue being our brother's keeper, because I saw some real brotherly love and sisterly love being displayed in my parish of Westmoreland immediately after the passage of Hurricane Melissa.
Yes.
Let's continue being our brother's keeper, continue displaying brotherly love and sisterly love, and looking out for each other. Prepare as a parish, prepare as a people. And once we do that, despite the odds, we'll overcome whatever obstacles there are in our way. The people of the world, keep responding to their prayers. Do whatever you can for Westmoreland. And for those of you who are doing and have done, we are indeed a grateful people. We thank you for all your assistance.
I saw about 2 or 3 people in the chat room asking how do they donate. So just repeat again, how can one send any donation to assist people down there in Westmoreland?
Well, you can donate through the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation.
Give them a number.
If you so wish. I want to. Some of the landlines are not working. I don't know the cell number off, and so let's look it up quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and give you. So they can do that. We have one number which is 289 1906. Let me give another number. We have 4. This should be the right number though. 402 8565.
8565. So
8565.
So I put both numbers in the chat room.
Right.
Yeah, no, we not have Zelle in Jamaica. Somebody's asking if we have a Zelle. No, we don't have Zelle or Cash App in Jamaica. No.
No, we don't have that at the corporation. We don't have it at the corporation.
So just call the municipal corporation and they will tell you how you can assist.
Right. So once I get in touch with the corporation or people in accounts,
yes,
can give further information. Or if someone is on the island and this is decided to come on down and do make their contribution personally, they can do so.
Yes.
Just get in touch with us. We can point them through our disaster preparedness committee. We can point them in the right direction. Put in touch with our disaster preparedness coordinator.
Yes.
And take it from there.
Your Worship, let me thank you for taking the time out to speak to us this evening. I will definitely keep in touch with you on the progress of the
you're
recovery.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Blessings, my brother.
All the best to you. All the best to you and your viewers and your listeners.
One love. His Worship the Mayor, Delancey, Councillor Delancey of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Very sad. Very, very sad. $10.5 million is all that went through the municipal corporation in Westmoreland. And he took the time to explain all our Desmond Mackenzie beat up him chest about. But we know Desmond. We know Desmond. And we understand that the things where Desmond talk are not necessarily so. Because him did tell we say, JUTC make a profit. And then with sometimes you have to take bad things make laugh. I want to get to Ralston. But I take a few calls until we get to Ralston. Him just call me a little while, say I'm in a traffic there. I wonder if him get out tight. 804-7072. We take your calls. You see, what we are doing on this program, is getting the truth, getting to the source, getting to the source. We not take no yap. Wickedness increase. Wickedness increase. The government of Jamaica have money. Mary?
Yes. I'm listening, Colin. Good evening.
Good
and
evening.
the sad part about everything, Mr. Olness, when the charity, when people were coming in and the World Kitchen and all of that, the man say him no want it look bad for Jamaica. It make we look like we are beggars and stuff like that. You remember that statement?
Yes. Yes.
Make Jamaica, I don't it make we look it will look bad, look it's sad. We look like we are beggar. Yes, him met the World Kitchen people them pack up. And that was a sure meal that a lot of people got every day. I'm not saying World Kitchen would have been here still, because it's going on so many months. But maybe even before the people were ready to leave. Him met the people them pack up and leave. And to hear the mayor say no, say what 25%? That's 25%, right, Colin?
25% got assistance.
Yeah, out of over 500 homes that were destroyed. What a paltry sum. And sit down and so much money, and another hurricane. We're on the verge of another hurricane season. You can imagine how the people them afraid, Colin.
Then
and that even the ones that probably fix them house, because maybe you don't know Jamaicans here. And him use the word resilient. And may I follow Rastan? We don't too love that word there again, Colin.
Yeah, because it means Jamaicans are long suffering and can take sufferation.
Yeah, we love sufferation. So from Rastan, kind of that way there. We don't too love it again. The resilient.
Yeah, Raleigh, we're there.
But may I say, it's a shame, it's a doggone shame. And our Prime Minister couldn't.
Yeah, man, hold on, Raleigh, we're coming to you.
Yes, I just rallied up on the line. So that's what I say. It's a doggone shame.
Yeah,
all
man.
right, Colin.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Raleigh, good evening, Wagwan. Hello. Yes, Raleigh, we're hearing you. You hearing us? Raleigh.
Hello.
Raleigh, you hearing us? Sound like Ralston not hearing us. Hello, good evening, caller.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
How are you doing?
Good so far. I tell you, I break in and listen to the mayor. I'm gonna be very honest with you. But the question I really want to ask: does Andrew Olness and the JLP member of parliament and cabinet members sleep when night come?
Hold on, the caller. Raleigh.
Hello.
You hearing me now?
Hello.
Yes, Raleigh, you hearing me?
Hello.
Raleigh, now I hear we at all.
Saka.
Yeah, man, may I hear you, Raleigh? You hearing us?
Saka.
Yes, we're hearing you loud and clear.
Saka.
Why Raleigh not hearing us? Hold on. Raleigh, you hearing us?
Hello. Saka.
Yeah, man, we are hear you, Raleigh. You know, I hear we.
Hello.
All right, Raleigh, let me call you.
Hello.
I don't know why Raleigh not hearing us. We are hearing him loud and clear, but he's not hearing us, obviously. I don't know what is happening there. He said he's in traffic, So let's give him another few minutes while we take the call. Yeah, caller, continue.
Yeah, man. I wonder if the JP member of parliament and cabinet members, and including the prime minister and wife, them sleep when night come.
What you mean if
When
they
you hear
sleep? They
all
must.
these things.
They sleep, man. Like baby.
I mean, I want them take sleeping thing, because them cannot be human beings.
Them sleep, man.
Them cannot be the thing rough virgin.
Yeah, man.
You know?
You're a Dayton Campbell in the parliament. You heard what Dayton Campbell said yesterday? There are about 400 people who cannot receive electricity because them now have nowhere to take it.
Jesus.
Nowhere to take it.
Them basically out in the wild, the open, the wilderness.
My people wanna share up the live and click the thumbs up button for me,
Man,
please.
do it, man.
Click the thumbs up button.
You have a fan base up here in South Florida. Here, don't forget that.
Respect, man. Respect and thanks.
Yeah, man. And I'm going to tell you one more thing.
Yes.
You notice since Buju's killing, you realize you're going with the level of shooting with the police, or it subside a bit.
Because everybody see the
Just
lie. Everybody saw
Yes,
that what they have been saying to us are lies. Pure lies they're telling us.
Yes, man.
Every
Yes,
time
man.
but people are shoot off of them. But I know, caller. I know.
Yeah.
Because when you listen to Dr. Chang and people like Marlon Morgan saying that nobody can tell the police what to do, while all we were asking is that the police wear the body cam so that when they go out there and a man shoot off of them, we can know that they were shot at. And I am saying it, this is my view, that once a citizen shot at the police, they are shooting at the state, and the police must do whatever it is to take them down. But when the police tell a man, when the police say to a man, don't move, and him put up him hand and go down on him knee, he must not be killed. Whether he's a murderer, whether him have a gun or not, once him surrender to the police, he must not be killed.
You know, I just said that, and I agree with you. There's a friend I have up here, say, the man say, probably live in Jamaica, and him come up with the slogan, police protect themselves and serve you with bullets. So when them say serve and protect, no, it sounds bad, but it become reality in the sense of the true word right now to what we are seeing going.
And it's the same way the government is treating the people of Westmoreland, with that don't care attitude, no care attitude. Who you?
Yes. Yeah. Boy, I just sit down and hold this when I get no more.
Wait till me reach you.
Yeah, man. One more quick thing though before I go. I know other callers and rallies is supposed to be coming on.
Yes.
So, Jamaica is a signatory to the International Criminal Court of Justice.
I think so. I think we are. I think so.
What can we do to hold certain people in government, in charge of this court, in charge of Jamaica, accountable for the crimes against humanity? Which entity can work? Can it be the opposition, civic groups? Just give me an idea if we are.
Well, you see, the Jamaican people first have to start see that, and then it can be referred to the Hague.
Yeah.
But we have to start see it.
Yeah, because if something like this will take place, the thing will continue. You know what them do? They put the force out there to drive fear into the people.
Yeah, man, you can protest because this look like it is saying to us that if you protest, this is what will happen.
Yeah, man.
Because some of the things that we are hearing, and I'm going to bring the people, some people want to see how they attack, I am going to bring them on. Bring them on.
Yeah, I'll tell you something quickly as I go. Madeleine Albright, former Secretary of State of the United States, said, the way you lose the democracy. Yeah, man. She said one of the ways of losing the democracy is like plucking feathers from a chicken, one feather at a time. You see? And this is what is happening to the Jamaican people. They're plucking feathers one at a time.
But the people don't realize that they are feathers in the chicken. And because them don't get plucked out yet, them believe that them safe. And I like to tell the people of Jamaica, and I've been saying this, anything you see happen to one human being can happen to you.
Yeah, man. He just sat here standing the come in.
Oh, Tolo.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Just sat here. I did send you some articles.
And
you know.
remember,
So when
crime
you
is
get that-
never wicked until it reaches your doorstep. But
Yeah,
right
man.
now,
Yeah,
this
man.
thing that every Jamaican get. So in a,
Yeah, some people
in a
think it can't reach
blink
them,
of
you
an
know?
eye at your doorstep.
Yeah, some people think it can't reach them. You know, the
Huh?
bamboo and the boom puppies. You know?
All right,
Yeah,
so,
man. But we link up. Rest.
so Raleigh, I will bring him in. Yeah, Raleigh.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Loud and clear we are here, your man. Good evening and welcome, sir.
Blessings.
Ralston, we just talked to the mayor of Savlamar, chairman of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation.
Yeah.
And he told us that all they have gotten from the government, each councillor get $250,000. There are 14 councillors. Each one get $250,000 plus $500,000 to clean up. What can go so?
That can't do nothing. Yep.
In the parish that was worse hit
Yeah,
by
man.
a Category 5 hurricane.
Madness. That can't work. Wickedness.
Give us an update of what happened today in the Jamaican economy, brother.
Well, the Bank of Jamaica wanted to mop up 27 billion. The money changers pumped in 41 billion.
Wow.
Yep.
So the business people of Jamaica is just waiting on this free money.
Yeah,
I
man.
call it free money.
Yeah, man.
Because you have at your disposal $2-3 billion. And the commercial bank, what interest rate the commercial banks pay?
0.5 and 1%.
0.5% to 1%.
Yeah, man. And inflation is running at almost 7%.
But the Bank of Jamaica comes every week and they
Yeah,
are
man.
giving what? 6%?
Yeah, man. 5.75 and 6%.
So when a man have $1 billion, a man just sit down and wait for that him not to invest.
No. The same thing what the Prime Minister said accused the Omar Davies of doing.
That is what this government is doing now, full time.
Yeah, man. And the fact of the matter is that Omar Davies ended up with 3% growth. They are minus 7.1.
But really, where is all this liquidity coming from? Where we get so much liquidity from to be
Well, people have money from all kind of sources. Underground money, bank, the business community with their money, the pension funds with their money, the insurance companies with their money, the securities dealers with their money. All of their money they gone in it. Because that's the best game in town.
So nobody now have to build a new business.
No, them
Nobody
not have
now
no
have to retool or uptool them business and upskill them workers.
No. So I can make money easily.
So very soon we'll be importing every God Almighty thing in Jamaica.
Well, we almost do that right now. We import 2.2 billion in intermediate goods and raw materials, 2.1 billion in food, yeah, almost 2 billion in oil. Yeah, we import everything. Trade deficit is over $5 billion, going into $6 billion.
So anyhow we get to a stage where ships stop come at Jamaica, we're dead for hungry.
We're dead. Yeah, man, of course. There's no food security.
So
there's no
energy. Run so rally?
No, there's no energy security. The man them not run a company. That me I try to tell you is a supermarket them a run. And a bankrupt supermarket. Them not run a country.
But no country can run so?
No.
Nothing.
No production. A joke. And production are the most important things them we use. Your raw materials, your oil, your food. Joke.
What is our first quarter export?
Where will I get them numbers there? Let
me take a call. Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Even Colin.
Yes, sir.
Even
Ralston.
Arsenal, man. Ask Ralston if he's happy or not.
The man say if you're happy, say Arsenal win the Premier League.
Overjoyed the first time in 22 years, man. We always beat ourselves, you know.
Yeah,
but Raleigh, up to a couple months ago, you're never confident. Even when
no, that's why I'm telling man. That's why I'm telling man them say.
Ask him.
That's why I'm telling man them say until we have the cup in our hand, Me nah say yeah because we still do it over and over from the days of Arsene Wenger. And that we do. It's not defeat from the jaws of victory. We'll do that over and over. Yep. Yep.
That's true still. But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
Colin,
Yes.
you know, say, I try to be a good student, you know. So you play some tapes since evening. I kind of did watch them from yesterday, but now I ask some question.
Yeah.
Now, the bill, where them know, no, the report, where them know want for release, you see?
Yeah.
The case, the other case where them match it up with that are with Ian Hills.
Yes.
Did Ian Hills case was the report released and then Ian carried to court?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
No, listen this now. No, in this case, and this is a difference between the cases.
Hold on now.
This
But
one
hold
was
on,
not
Carla.
released.
Carla, hold on.
Yes.
But the court made a ruling on the Ian Hills case.
Yeah, but Colin, hold on,
man. It was the Ian Hills case that said to the parliament, "Uno have nothing to do with this." And you release that report, you would be acting within your purview.
You're right. All right, but here when me I say no, Colin, man. Here when me I say, man.
Yeah.
No, in order to carry the case to court, you have to know what in the report.
Oh yes. No, but
So
remember that when the Integrity Commission do them report, them send it, they would have sent it to FLA, you know. They would have sent some of the findings to FLA for FLA to respond.
Good.
So they know some of the things. So they would have known some of the things where the Integrity Commissioner flagged them for.
Yeah, but you don't know what in the report, Colin. You don't know what in the report.
Yeah, man,
so,
they would know. The FLA would know. Because as I said to you again, when the Integrity Commission do them finding, the person who is being investigated, them send certain things back to you, you know, and say, respond to this. Or this is what we have flagged you for. So them can them know some of the things were in the report. Furthermore, when the report is when the report is sent to the House of Representatives, the Speaker and the President of the Senate, them looking at the report.
Yeah, man.
Also, the clerk of the House, them looking at the report. So when you hear nationwide leak report, them get it from somebody who have the authority to open that report. The Speaker don't table a report unless you're looking at it, you know.
Colin, there's something that go with it, you know. Because when you're drafting a report, yes, they're going to send the information where you flag, right? But your recommendations would not go to the FLA. You're not going to tell FLA your recommendations. You're going to write the recommendations in the report because that's confidential. That will go at the parliament.
Yeah, but we all know nationwide get all of the leak report.
Case to court. If the man don't carry a case to court, Colin, they have to know what in the report. So what me say is that the man they must get information. You see how long the report released? From the 30th of April.
But brethren, you remember when the report from the Prime Minister was sent to the Parliament? Nationwide come out and tell you some of the things in the report, you know. And I'm saying, Ralston, Jamaica is a banana republic.
Yeah, man, but what may I say? What may I say to the caller? That are not new. Nationwide is an appendage of the government, you know. It's GIS #1. Them get everything leaked to nationwide. And the first it happened. It happened over and over and over and over and over. And I'm not new that has become the state of things, the state of play.
So hold on, caller. Hold on. Because Raleigh, one of the problems I am having with Jamaica right now, for nationwide to get that information, it's a breach of protocol.
Yeah, but nobody in business.
Nobody seems to care.
So, Colin, that's why Colin, that has become the norm. Nobody in a business with nothing. That has become normative, man. That's the norm that. So until the people in conjunction with the opposition decide to do something about it, nothing gonna happen because that has been the norm over and over nationwide, get leaked reports and them thing there. because of them closeness with the administration.
And
Then
who is
Nikisha
calling
that
for an investigation into those breaches?
Uncle Nikisha call for it where they you see that nobody in the business with nothing, man. Come on, man. That has been the order of things in Jamaica right now.
Yes, scholar.
So that Nikisha Birchall that
Colin,
talk about
you literally make me point for me, Colin, because at this something I go, Me
Yeah,
go at the fact that them are trying to shut down the debate in the parliament. If try to not talk about Ian Hill's thing is because if them allow the PNP to bring up all of that, it go show so they then deliberately hold back the report and there is damaging information in the report as it relates to probably persons on their side, right? Because nationwide no leak this, you realize the nationwide no leak this. You
No,
hear
they're not.
ounce
Listen,
information.
they're not going to leak it. But also, if you remember the Prime Minister's filing report, them only leak about some account with Diamond and whatever. Them never tell us the Prime Minister used charity funds to buy stocks and bonds to himself, Them never tell it apart.
Right.
They can't.
Right.
They can't.
But this is one body no Colin. That's why they can't release it. It is obvious that this one is terrible.
It's something, but the report said that, there's a cover letter that said that, There's a cover letter to the report that said that, and we don't know how the Gleaner get a wind of it because the opposition leader told us on Monday that a Sunday Gleaner make him know say that report was sent to the parliament.
Maybe the Gleaner, maybe the IC probably make them know so then send 4 report and then tell them the reports so they send. You understand? Maybe.
Well,
but Colin, here what I say still. This is my last point. Me tell you this already still enough. The democracy is dying in the country. It is. Yesterday when the opposition leader said it, Floyd Green get flustered when he said that.
Yes, man.
But it is true.
Yeah, man.
It is true because there's no way you can make rules in the whole same Juliet Holness talk about the maze and if it touch the maze and she come up with a rule in the house and she see one turn around and a break the rule in the house. What kind of democracy we have?
Later,
Just think about that.
Later.
Yeah, man. All right.
Raleigh, what happened to oil price today now? What go on at the pumps today?
Well, the Petrojam increased everything by $4.50 today again.
Boom!
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Additionally, the Bank of Jamaica will be intervening in the foreign exchange market with $30 million tomorrow for producers to help pay the bill them we're talking about right as now. And the bank held the benchmark rate at 5.5% per annum today. So those are the major things today. Petrojam up by $4.50. Bank of Jamaica holding the benchmark rate at 5.5% per annum. Bank of Jamaica mopping up liquidity, 41 billion. They wanted 27 billion. Bank of Jamaica intervening in the foreign exchange market with 30 million tomorrow for producers.
So, no interest rate now go down. You never expect that though?
No. It can't go down right now.
Raleigh, if gas go up $4.50 tomorrow, flour raise Monday, and I think I saw something else that CB is saying that they're going to raise chicken. You see something like that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And when when them people, because normally them raise chicken and you don't hear about it.
Yeah,
them
man.
raise chicken feed and you don't hear about it. When you hear them say them are going to raise it, it's hell and powder house,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So those are the things that we need to be talking about because we all know anybody who knows say there's no democracy in Jamaica, so we're headed towards a totalitarian state, one they meant to be examined. So now it's time for stop talk. What is time now is action. We see that over and over. We see that game here over and over. Yeah, Jamaica is firmly headed towards totalitarianism. There's no guess about that or no if or no but or no maybe. Yep.
I want to show you how bad it reach. I want to show you how bad it reach, Raleigh. I don't know if you saw this yesterday. Watch this. Watch this.
Just want you to stop for a second. And I want you to think that these persons, because we're saying this is because of Melissa, And that has been my fundamental problem here, with the NARA legislation and with this. There are 15 minutes remaining on the clock, man. Right? It has been my fundamental problem that when a Category 5 hurricane makes landfall in a constituency, and that constituency, the entire constituency suffers damage from a Category 5. It did not break in Eastern Westmoreland. The entire constituency of Eastern Westmoreland suffered from a Category 5 hurricane. That is the reason why everybody else is celebrating that they have electricity fully restored, but I have 400 people who don't even qualify to get it restored because there's no building to put it on. That is the reason. When I come here, I am talking on behalf. What do you mean wrap up when I have 14 minutes to go? There's the time. No, you're standing order, Mr. Speaker. Each member has 30 minutes to contribute. Each member has 30 minutes. There's the time. You can't be telling me to wrap up when I have 14 minutes on the clock. What is really going on? What is really going on? I am not.
Now, I play that clip to show you say Jamaica turn banana republic.
Yeah, man.
The man attack. The man have 14 minutes left to talk.
I tell him to wrap up.
The speaker is telling him, wrap up. How much newscasts you talk about the opposition walking out of the parliament yesterday, Raleigh?
It's very few. Never heard it.
The opposition walked out of the parliament yesterday and it never make it line. What is happening in Jamaica?
What is happening in Jamaica is that we have a totalitarian administration where everybody is afraid of. That is what is happening in Jamaica. And we need to open our eyes and see that it passed the talking stage. The man might run the place like a them backyard.
The people of Jamaica are going fennec grease.
Yeah, man.
You ever hear that term there, Raleigh?
Yeah, man. Grandmother used to tell me that the people are worthless and lacking in ambition. They want to see that for themselves, man.
They going fennec grease.
All I'm interested in is all that idolatrous materialism and some stupidity. Nothing that is constructive and futuristic.
But Raleigh, they don't even know what they're interested in because this freedom that they have will be taken away. Pretty soon.
Yeah.
The freedom that they think they have in Jamaica will be taken away by this government.
Man. And it's not little by little. And it's not little by little, it's enough by enough. Yep.
I hear Councillor Troop saying something in a rally.
Yeah.
What Councillor Troop I saw him saying is that Buju was marked for death.
Wow.
And that the policeman told her, watch me and you.
Okay. Okay.
And the people of Jamaica don't realize that we are living in a police state.
Yeah, man.
And the police were given the authority by the government you chose on the 3rd of September. Dr. Chang said in his budget presentation, nobody can tell the police what to do. Generally, if the police is to serve us, and we are the most important part of the society, how we can say they must wear body camera?
No, man, madness the minister time, man. Madness. Him can't give them that time. Him can't give them that kind of carte blanche and say nobody can tell him what to do. Him and the minister, I'm supposed to tell him how to operate in a manner that is conducive with being a peace officer.
But at that, the man say in a
he failed in his duties. His dereliction of duty by Horace Chang.
Madness, that.
Go ahead, Carla.
Dereliction of duty by Horace Chang, because if he can tell his ministry, the workers in his ministry, the subordinates in his ministry, that he is the director and the minister of that department, and he can't tell them what to do, then we don't need, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a position. He's not needed.
But Carla,
that's dereliction. That's blatant.
Carla,
yeah, man.
It's not dereliction of
Sorry,
duty.
man. May I listen, man? May I listen, Colin, and me couldn't shut up.
Me understand. It's not dereliction of duty. But if you give an order to deal with them or you want to deal with them, remember Dr. Chang said, when you deal with them, you don't want to waste no ambulance to come pick them up, And Dr. Chang did say that,
So
therefore,
yes, Colin.
when Dr. Chang said, when him say, in the sectorial debate. What he's saying to you is that, listen, I not tell the police for wear nobody camera.
That's what I'm saying. And he's supposed to be protect the ministry where him head and run. Supposed to be, what is the mandate? What is the mission statement? What is the goal? What is the duties? What is the rules, responsibility, and regulation of department? Is to serve and protect and reassure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So he's not, his duties and responsibilities to us, the people who are supposed to have the mandate to do, he's directing it, Colin. He doesn't need the money what we are paying for, have no department. If he can't tell them, say, you cannot do or you must do.
I have said it to you on this program before, that the police force and the Jamaica Defense Force are organizations that take orders.
Yeah, man.
And if you order them to wear body cam, they will wear body cam.
Of course,
But
of course.
So that's what I'm saying
but
again,
if you
Colin.
order them to shoot first and ask questions after, they will shoot
They'll
first
also
and
do
ask
it.
question after.
So he is what complicit, and what is the word we use? Accomplice to murder.
You call accomplice.
And he must be charged.
Accomplice. I man give the order.
Then me I tell you, then him a what? Then him heady. Then him at the head of his dignity. No him do it. No him tell them to go do it.
That more than accomplice, I him a do it.
Okay.
I him give the orders.
Okay. Call a spade, Colin, please.
Yes,
because right now, no family in Jamaica is safe.
Yep.
Not even you, Colin.
They better
that the Jamaican people must know.
Nobody is safe. I hear nephew come by your car, by your thing. I say, Colin, be careful.
We might arrest you.
What you're saying on your program, because you recall 2 days ago.
Yes, man. Raleigh was here.
That's to me.
Raleigh was here when he said it.
Okay, Colin, we all are trained people. Sometimes we in the diaspora, they'll be surprised the training that we get from all 3 levels of higher training than them down at Jamaica. We are not in a box. We are outside looking in. So when you're outside looking in, you see more than those who are in the box looking out.
Yeah.
I'm using terms now, Colin, that is very, very important to my people. And when those who are outside looking in, seeing those who are put in place by those who are in the box, is treating those in the box the way they do, or you think they're going to treat us who are out here in the highways and byways, standing firm for Jamaica internationally? You think it's just when they leave to come to all these sports and then take them out and bring them up here? Is that all? You think it's those who want to go runway and come out in the world out here? Is that all? If you in your yard and me and your neighbor there to Colin and you watch how me treat my people in my yard, nobody in a me yard and me treat them the way me treat them, and then come out and come over for your yard, you're not going to treat them no better, Colin.
No, sir.
This needs to bring out to the international media and what is going on, because the media in Jamaica is muzzled. It's bought out. It's complicit. Me listen to Nationwide, Cliff Hughes.
Hold on the caller.
And Cliff Hughes said, use the words, and this look like murder. And in another 2 days later, Cliff Hughes using manslaughter.
Hold on the caller. Colin. Wait there. Hold on. Did you know that Cool FM was bought by the office of the Prime Minister?
Yeah, man, we know that. Man.
No, but Cool FM was always a government station, you know.
Yeah, man, we know that.
Irritel.
Yeah, man. And then it was fully taken over, but it's now a division of the office of the Prime Minister. So them introduced it when the station had turned on. Me listen to it every day.
Oh?
Yeah, when the man turn on at the morning, them say it's a division of the office of the Prime Minister, and it carry pure government news and play music. Is a fact. I'm very familiar with that.
Marlon Morgan. People like Marlon Morgan
Carla.
coming out.
Carla. Listen,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to go back and listen to Nikisha Burchell because she spoke about the government
Please.
taking over the media.
Yeah, man. True, man.
Yeah, man. The
Facts,
government
This is what
taking over
I'm
the
saying,
media.
Colin. Look through the 9 inches wall.
Anyway,
You
Carla.
are analytical thinking, critical thinking, much less Uncle Ralston. What
Yeah, man.
economy they are talking about when Jamaica economy is just is stagnant. It not even saying
No,
that
it's
slow
not
moving.
stagnant.
It not moving.
It's not stagnant. It declined by 7.1% during the last quarter of last year. That's not
So it's
stagnant.
declining. It's declining.
Yeah, it's declining, not
From
stagnant.
last year. What about
Yep.
this year?
When I get this year's
But
figure, yes,
you
but was
see,
down
this
by
is
7.1% for the last quarter of last year. We're waiting on the first quarter of this year from Statin. But Statin is losing credibility because they
which
gave us
is
bogus.
untrustworthy.
Yeah, man.
Which
They
is
gave us
which
bogus
doesn't have
inflation numbers. Yeah,
no data then come out with no is
Yep.
trustworthy.
Precisely. That's the point we are making. And we invited her to come and explain herself, and she still hasn't turned up. Yep.
Fixing the books.
All right,
She needs
Carla.
to be charged.
All right, Carla.
Under all the 5 GAAP principles of accounting and
Yeah.
reporting. She needs to be charged.
Later, Carla. Thank you. Raleigh, what is oil on the world market today?
Well, Brent is 105 and West Texas is 107.
So right now we are constantly
Over $100
a barrel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because from the last 2 weeks we don't go back under 100.
No, and that slight dip came because the Chinese king and the Russian strongman say them wants a peace in the region.
Oh, Vladimir and Xi Jinping
And
said
Xi,
they want
yeah.
peace.
Yeah, man. They are in Beijing. They met for 2 days. Yeah, and them say them wants a peace in the region. Yeah.
Have they spoken with Iran as yet?
No.
But Raleigh, and let me say this to Donald Trump. If you want peace, Donald, just pull out of the region.
Yeah, man. Simple. Simple.
It is simple. Just pull out your assets out of the region.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why I think
the beginning of peace.
That's why things that the Iranians have said. Yeah.
Just pull out.
Yeah, man.
You were drawn in by Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just pull out.
Yeah,
if you
man.
really want peace and want the world economy to start coming back together.
Yeah, man. Because the two big men say we want this thing to stop and we want to stop this thing. Yeah.
1-876-804-7072. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening again, Candida and Ralston.
Yes.
Good evening.
In the 1970s, Manley ensured that all of us as youngsters were very intelligent, even though we might not have degrees and PhDs, yes?
Yeah,
Come
man.
to the 80s, I was never a lover of Siaga and his policies, but even though he had 60 seats, he ensured he never turned the place into a dictatorship.
That's correct.
PJ came and had majority, and PJ did no such thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This government would never do what Siaga or PJ did.
No.
If they had 60 seats, we would be in trouble now.
Well,
yep.
Yeah?
They might put you in a trouble without the 60 seat.
Yeah, man.
And I've never seen the parliament run and standing orders like it is being run now, where nobody can speak unless they shut them down.
It's the worst this we have seen the parliament run. But hold
Yeah,
on,
man.
Carla. Raleigh, somebody, Rose Dawes is saying, Planning Institute issued a statement today.
No, I never heard that. What she said, them say?
Well, she just said that Planning Institute issued statement today. Rose, what did they say?
Yeah, never heard that. Never saw that.
Brother?
Yeah,
yes,
I can continue?
Yeah, man, continue.
Right, and because of the lack of intelligence, most of our people nowadays have no interest in what is going on. When I was going to school, we used to have to listen to the budget debate and come back to class and discuss it.
Yeah, man.
Now you
what do I learn about words?
The least little things they can't tell you.
Yeah, man, it's true.
Yeah?
That's correct.
Media and everything. Again. Have a good evening.
Media and everything were better during that time. Yeah, man.
Yes, man. The media was more independent. You had more people who speak their mind.
Yeah, man. More intelligent people. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. More Paul Bogle and Nanny Blood was in us at that time. That
Yeah,
gone
man.
now.
Yeah, yeah man.
Caller, good evening. Go ahead.
Good night, Colin.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And if you're familiar with the class action lawsuit on behalf of the farm workers in Canada.
What? No.
Anyway, I just text you to your phone. You know what I mean? Text to your phone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you could look at it and maybe inform the farm workers on behalf. You know.
All right. Definitely will do.
Cheers.
Yeah, man. I'll
All
explore
right.
that to the minister sometime in the week. Yeah.
So you're aware of it, Raleigh?
Yeah, I heard about it. Don't have the details, so I'll explore it to the minister and get the details tomorrow or Friday. Well, I'll do that.
All right. Caller, good evening. Go ahead. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We have Ralston Ivan on the line, the top financial analyst in Jamaica and the Caribbean. Bless up.
Shaka Fame and the great Ralston Ivan. The
Pastor Wagwan.
Wagwan, my brother. Greetings and sanitation to you and the big man.
Out of New
Yeah,
York.
man. Bless him.
Hey, Raleigh.
Yeah, man.
Raleigh, let me tell you something, Raleigh. May I take a couple pictures of a skill called funeral, you know? Up
Okay.
and Jerry from Ramping Shop. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But let me tell you something, Raleigh, in case you never know. It's one time when Mr. Call Shaka, at the phone, one time to answer, you know. At 15 times, I try to call and can't get him, you know.
Yeah, man. You get busy, I know.
Hey,
Growth.
Hold on, Raleigh. That tell you
Yeah.
how far me come from, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
5
man.
listeners, 6 listeners, you know, Raleigh.
From Styles
Yeah.
FM, man.
Yes, man. But anyway, on a serious note, Raleigh, I mean, you said this all the while. I'm going to say this to you, Shaka.
Yes.
You see the interview where you do with the mayor?
Yes.
Good interview, but listen, women are here from the mayor. You see that firepower there? Come here, you asking, so when think about the money we never spend. When money have I only used 1.8. Shaka, we not hear the firepower there from them.
Hold on the pastel. Hold on there.
know.
Hold on the pastel.
Mhm.
The PIOJ said the economy contracted by 5.9% from January to March.
All right. So we're in a recession.
The rally and
So we're in a recession. Yeah, man. We're in a recession. Recession.
Somebody else wrote the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, is estimating a near 6% contraction
Recession.
in the country's gross domestic product for the first quarter of 2026.
Yeah, man. From PIOJ says so, it goes so because they are the government PR agency. They are more PR than statin. So yeah,
So
we're
they
in a
would
recession.
have prefer tell a lie.
Yeah, man. Them do that over and over. So we're in a recession.
You remember the last time we were in a recession, them said no go so it's not a
Yeah,
recession.
man. But let me tell you, so this time them can't say so because there was nothing to suggest that we had anything to boost the economy. Everything was depressive. So yeah, see that? Spot on. Spot on. Recession.
Go
And
ahead,
that's a big recession, 7.1 and
Hold on a
5.1.
little bit. Rally still
That's
talking.
a big recession, 7.1 and 5.1, a big recession that very steep, as we tell you. Yep. And I like said 2, and I like said 2 and 2. This is 7 and 5. Massive recession
7 and
that
6. 5.9 is 6.
Yeah, man. Massive recession that. Massive, steep fallout that.
And all know.
Don't hear from the Prime Minister.
You hear him saying at the Parliament yesterday?
Yeah.
That him not say nothing but they have been doing on the gas price, how much that they are putting to ease the pressure.
Yeah. But
That
as
is
him say, whatever him say, Mado, is far from adequate because we drop into a steep recession.
What a halabaloo.
We drop almost by the same level that we dropped in at the last quarter of last year.
7.1 and 6%.
No, yep. The effort's already, Prime Minister. It's already.
Go ahead, Pastel.
Yeah, Raleigh.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Raleigh, me tell you Shaka all the while, you know, Raleigh. Wicked people live long, you know.
Yeah, man.
Me know Shaka is a religious person, a godly person, and Jesus person. Let me tell you something, Shaka. The Bible says prayer and faith without action is dead.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I have to stand up and be rebellious. So we now get what we want, you know. You know what I stand?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know,
So
if we got bun down now in a shaka.
no,
Let me ask
when
you,
I
if
ask
we
that, I
rebellious, my
want
brother.
make
We
them know
can't sit
that
down and
clear.
pray and pray. If
When
Prime Minister got in
Machiavelli,
power forever.
when Machiavelli say about those who play by the rules.
Get shafted.
Shaka.
And all over the world. All over the world, we have peaceful protests. So we're not talking about if we got burn down the place. All over the world, even UK, our mother country that them are cling to when them talk about mace, there are peaceful protests. The UK people want the current Prime Minister for go, and him own ministers them are say he must go. And a place now burn and a tire now burn. Yeah. So
But
foolish
they are
system attack.
protesting.
Protesting. Yeah.
Western.
Yeah.
Western. I'm not surprised by the Prime Minister action, you know. Because
No,
listen
man.
this now, Western. Me seeing go Israel, you know. I'm going to pray to you all now and make a comment
Yeah,
and
man.
say, he might give sympathy for the people we are get killing in Israel now. You know, all
Yeah.
the killing we are going now Jamaica, I don't hear the Prime Minister come out and condemn nothing, brother.
Nothing.
No, sir.
Nothing.
No, yeah.
Nothing, you know, Shaka.
But you must condemn your works.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Or you
even when you see
condemn
them-
your works, brother.
Shaka, even the man in the parliament, they say sometimes attack and can't say nothing. Remember, say they're Muslim, you know.
Yeah,
They're
man.
Muslim, no, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
When
man.
that dictatorship in Jamaica right now, no, brother, and may I tell you this before me hang up, right now, it only will get worse and worse if we don't rise up. Right,
Some
stand.
say it too. Yeah, man. You're right,
Rise up,
man.
I just say my brother.
You're right. You're right, man.
All right, my
You're
teacher
right.
and my brother. Me I go and listen. Me in a class.
Blessings.
Blessed.
One love.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's gonna get rougher yet.
Rougher yet, Slim Smith. Hear me. Hear me. Yeah, man.
It's gonna get rougher
Yeah, man.
yet.
We'll tell you,
Dear
6% down.
children,
Yeah.
it's
gonna get
be
rough.
rough.
Yeah.
Don't you
Look here,
hear,
children. It's gonna get tough. All day long. Burning sun. Yeah, man. The great Slim Smith, man. Great Slim Smith. Yeah, man.
Rally?
Yep.
This, but you see, the thing with the people on Portland Spice, if this catch you by surprise, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
Because we are telling a long time.
Because
long time we are telling.
Professor
Yep.
Ralston Hyman has been saying it to us. I have been saying that Ralston was waiting on the data. And I was saying to Raleigh, we in a based on what you are telling me, a based on your teaching, me did I say to you, so we
Yeah, man.
you know?
A very steep one too. Yep, because the full budget and the mapping up of liquidity. So both institutions that are supposed to drive activity are deprived the economy of money. So we must end up in a recession. Yep. Long time we'll tell the people them. And we'll get it in the second quarter. Chaka. It'll go right through the second and third and fourth quarter this year to the whole of this year.
So this is not going to be no V, no U-shaped recession.
No, it'll be like a L. L-shaped recession. Broad node, 3-4 quarters. Yeah, man.
But L now not coming up.
No. You stay right at the bottom for a very long time. Yep.
In the international phonetics alphabet, you have a thing named you have a sign named the schwa.
Yep.
So it's longer than the U. And
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And that's where I reach right now. That's how they're right now. The worst form of recession that you can think about. That's how they know.
John Crow.
What going?
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy, I say, I enjoy the program in the chat room. Yeah. Boy, excellent program, boss, as usual. Excellent.
Respect.
But me not try to call it still earlier on. Me I say, boy, I see a TVJ news report a while ago. I show the container house then where the people then forget. Shaka. Me I tell you, say, I want to come here, my boss.
Me not see none of them yet.
I want to come here.
But
yeah, man, TVJ put out one clippings, man.
But
you know,
we were always against container house. We were saying no to container house.
Foolishness.
Shaka, if you see it, man, I tell you, say, I want to come here. Nobody don't believe so, brother. Nobody at all don't believe so. No, man, this past evilness, man.
Well, I guess we all soon see it.
Evilness and wickedness.
I guess we all soon see it.
Yeah, man, we'll see it by later. Yeah, man.
Oh, I tell you, man. You see, when we last still, you see, in the early part of Hitler reign and Ceausescu from Romania, the first thing them do, you know, was to take over the media, you know, take over the airwaves, you know.
Yeah, man, that is the art of war, you know.
Yeah, man, that's the strategy, man. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
You take
And
over
the
the
same
media
thing with this
first.
brother here come out, you know. Mm-hmm.
So you feed
Yeah,
the
man.
And
people
same
with the
thing Andrew
narrative you want them to get.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Me just tell a man a while ago say you used to be an avid listener on Nationwide News. And one of the two reasons why I come off right. That's the reason why I call myself John Pierre. I realize say, you see labor right, you can't talk to them like human being. You have to talk to them like in a fidel language they know. Talk to them like a junker. Pig and
Yeah,
dog
man.
and hog. You understand?
Rough and
Yeah,
tough.
man.
So yeah, man. Big stick approach, man. You see them people, you see them not know how to communicate love. Them don't know how to interpret love. Them interpret love as violence. As I see him, Desmond Mackenzie can come out and say, see, I got beaten with big board, two before. And I one of the best thing that I ever happened in life. I don't know which big man can say that nationally and in Pitney are watching. I saw them Jamaican, most of them Jamaican labor rights supporter you be. If they not get the abuse, they not feel love. You understand?
Yeah,
them
man.
have to suffer and then love is suffer. Well, man, them people are some wicked people, let me tell them, man. That's why I take place down in Western Jamaica and the heights are evilness, brother, man. How can you sit up on so much money and you turn on and lend church money?
Hold on, John Crow. Remember say, you know, the $1.4 billion is just a drop in the bucket where the government have access to, you know. The government have access to over $500 billion, you know, brother.
$512 billion, yeah, man.
Boy, oh boy.
So when we are talking about the 1.4, that a chump change to where the government have access to.
Boy, oh boy, yeah, man. It's a wickedness and evil, man. And you have people up to today this year, almost go to a year. People still live under Tapali. And you are in church.
Rally, hold on. We had the mayor of Savlamar a while ago. The man said 25% of the population of Eastern Westmoreland the government reach.
Yep.
The man said over 5,000 houses was demolished. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He also said that he's of the opinion that the people of Westmoreland are being victimized.
Politically. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because them vote him out. Them vote against him. Hey, a long time I study this Prime Minister, you know. Long time, you know. Long time I study Anjo. So when we see people are smile up with Anjo and laugh with Anjo, them not understand Anjo. Anjo evil body, you know, man. Evil, you know.
John Crow.
Wicked brother, you know, man.
We are going to run because Rally stop on the road for talk to it.
Mr. Bobby Mantic, you go in one of the container house and he couldn't turn good night chapter.
Hey, tell him. He couldn't turn. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Rally.
Chapter. Yeah, man.
We were on a tour. We were on a tour of the UK one time, you know. Octane, Chris Martin, Itana. Who else? There was another artist there. And we were touring the UK and the man them put we in a hotel up at Birmingham there. Hey, remember me tell you couldn't turn in the room them.
Yeah.
But give your final words, Rally, because we are going to run.
Yeah, as we tell the Jamaican people from long time, so we're headed for a steep recession. This look like a hell-shaped recession. And we need to put pressure on the authorities in order to avert the length of that recession. Because if we don't, more poverty, more social dislocation, more domestic violence, all of that. Because right now, 7.1 and 5.9, and we see no initiative for boost the economy. We're in for a very, very, very serious and long haul. So people need to pay attention to what is happening in the country and make your voices be heard. If you stay quiet, you just suffer some more. Bottom line, are your children, are your grandchildren.
Rally, what this mean for poor people? People
More
have
poverty.
nothing already.
Destitution, it means for poor people, and for the middle class, it means poverty. Simple. Poverty and destitution, and more violence.
Rally, we'll talk.
Yeah, brother.
One love,
Saturday
my brother.
morning.
Stay safe. Yes, man.
Blessed.
One love. That was Ralston Iman, our top economist, the #1 financial analyst in Jamaica and the Caribbean. This has been the Colin Bell Show. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. Become a Portland Spice ambassador. What does that mean? That means you share the channel, tell people about it, invite people to come and get the information that we share right here. The best discussion on governance in Jamaica, the best financial show in Jamaica. So share it up. The Prime Minister said Jamaica need to get financial literacy. This is the place for it. This is the place. We warn you about this recession. We know it was coming. So if it catch you by surprise, are your fault. May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet Saturday morning for another show. Peace be with you, my people. Louis Culture, take us out.
Tell them to try pre-wee, big up Portland Spice TV. Tell them to try pre-wee, big up Portland Spice TV. Remember to subscribe. See, Portland Spice TV, Louis Culture say it once, so I say it again. Portland Spice TV. We are going to hold them and pop it off. Bogus match where we rip off. Subscribe, share. Portland Spice TV is